You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures too.
You're welcome, Doctor.
Thank you. My queen told me you would love to have a word with me before I administer drugs to the king.
Yes, that is true. She told me what you said, and I discovered that the pain on his neck isn't actually the reason he's that uncomfortable, since you said the tumor is still in its early stages.
Yes, my prince. That is why he needs to be taking his injection for the next 28 days to suppress the tumor before the major operation.
Oh, I see. And how much will the injection cost?
I've already told her that each injection is 6,000 naira, and I have not included my daily allowance. If I add that to it, it becomes 15,000 naira.
6,000 for 28 days?
Yes.
This part, you didn't tell me this part of it.
Please. Listen to the doctor first.
Okay, Mom. Thank you. You said 6,000 times 28 days. That is roughly 168,000. And if you add your allowance, it becomes 15,000. In which case, if we deduct that 6,000 from the total 15,000, your allowance per day becomes 9,000. Multiplied by 28 days, like you said, it amounts to 252,000. And I will take the 252,000 and add to the 168,000 and give you.
Free.
My prince, your brain is still hot.
Your own brain is still dull.
Excuse me.
How can you be this wicked? How?
Feza.
How much is the operation then, if we give him all that money, just for the pre-operation? How much would he be needing to operate on himself?
My prince, this is a royal home.
Therefore, you want to siphon us to death because it's a royal home.
I will have to come myself to treat the king. If you are in my car, I will leave the hospital down here, my prince.
Do not worry about that. I will take care of that. What will happen is I cannot give you 6,000 naira for any drug. I will give you 4,000 naira. Not to worry, I'll go look for a cheaper drug myself. Since it's not a major operation, so why are we bothering about buying drugs that will only suppress it till he's operated upon? We look for something cheaper, administer to him, it holds him until we're able to look for a cheap hospital. I learned some Nigerian hospitals have begun to do very good operations, so we don't need to fly him abroad. We get a cheap, just to take away tumor. We have it done, and that is it.
Hey! Feza, what is wrong with you? What do you really care about? Have you gone nuts?
I have not gone nuts.
You only care about yourself. What we're talking about is your father's well-being.
Okay, Mom. Really? Are we together?
My queen, it's okay, don't worry. I'm not disputing his fact. He's the heir to the throne, so I have to go. But please, I would like to have the money for the administer to the king, please.
The one you administered already?
Yes.
Fine, I will forward it to you, but mind you, I won't be giving you 6,000 per injection. I will give you 4,000.
That is 6,000.
No, I will not oblige you that.
Feza, what do you care about?
What I care about is to preserve our boss.
And you don't care about how your father gets well?
He will get well.
How? Like this?
My queen.
Take the one he's giving to you. The remaining I will send to you.
Mom?
I will talk to the Igwe myself on account of this. Don't worry about it.
Mom, you're going to do what?
We make this money.
Thank you very much.
No, I will do the sending.
Oh, shut up.
I am the head of affairs in this
Which
family.
affairs?
Don't they get well?
They don't. Are you there to see the complications they have after the roadside chemists they went to treat themselves?
My body.
Come and start arguing. Continue arguing with me.
I can't take it.
My elders, I'm sorry for that brief interruption. Elders! Sorry for that very brief interruption. Something came up that I needed to attend to. Your faces are not looking okay. What were we saying?
My prince, 'My name is Ichie Okoye. 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 'My name
and I represent the people of Aboji.
Aboji here?
Yes. I don't think what you are saying will work in our case. Look, I know you are trying to be conservative, which is okay. But for us, the elders of the land, it will not work.
Ichie Okoye, I am glad that you admit that you know I'm trying to be conservative, which means I don't have issues with any of you. I bear no grudge. You have not offended me, neither have I in any way offended any of you. All I am doing is in the interest of this community. And as such, I make bold to tell all of you that it is wrong to get paid for representing your own people. What? My prince.
What of those people in the federal, the states? Are we not the same with them?
That is the government. This is not the government. In government, they generate revenue with which they take care of those things. How much has any of you ever contributed to this palace? You don't generate any money, you only squander. I still mean, well, in retrospect, I will compromise a little. In which case, I will decide to pay you allowances per month. And that will not exceed 3,000 naira.
What? It can't work. It won't work.
I didn't say this for us to bargain it. I am telling you the decision this palace has taken. It is left for you to accept it or resign your position. Go tell your constituency, which is your people, that you have resigned so they can send someone else to come represent them. How many of you have agreed to what we discussed now so I can document this agreement?
What has come over my son? What is this? Eh?
Mother, in all honesty, something is definitely wrong with Brother Faisal. I mean, could you believe last night he told the guards to put just 2 liters of fuel in that big generator?
What?
He even made them to bend the generator over.
Chinekeme. He did what? Hey!
Go! Yes! Let him go! What's all this nonsense?
Because what is it?
It's not those elders. I have told them that their salary has to stop.
What?
If anybody has to collect anything from this palace, maybe they will settle for 3,000 naira per person.
No, this boy has killed me. So where are they now?
What's my business with that? They are safe there. They like, let them not go. But let them go! Let them go! Of a capital.
Oh no, people go. Don't go.
What do they think this palace is? A place they can come and take money as they like and go away? If we continue this way, we're in trouble. Let them go. Where are you going to? Okwakije will stay for a motor. You know you don't know how to stay one place. That's your problem. Kije will for fuel now. Where is that the issue, eh? You like all of you can go mad. I don't care. But we have to do things right. I don't wake up, even that 3,000 they will not see it. Let's go. Let's go. It won't happen.
Lolo.
Yes?
The love music has turned to a war song.
What?
We do not want to
disturb the king because of his health. If your son, the prince, wants to do the work of the cabinet, let him continue.
What happened? Tell me what he told you. Tell me exactly what he said to you people.
Lolo.
Yes?
Peaceful is the reign of a king who has good cabinet members.
Exactly.
Look, a little girl who does not understand the use of private part burst into it.
What is it?
How could he ever contemplate scrapping the cabinet? A thing that has been in existence before him.
Even before his forefathers, for our fathers, even too. Can you imagine that, Lolo?
No. We've been able to make him understand that we all represent each village in this community. Only for him to open his mouth wide to tell us that he is reducing our monthly salary from 25,000 to 3,000 per month allowance.
Just imagine that. Imagine that, Lolo. Look, the ones of the maidens and the guards, he reduced from 20,000 to 8,000. But our own elders, all the way from 25 to 3.
Please, we are sorry. Forgive my son. When the king wakes up, we'll find a way to talk to him. Please, we are sorry. My son is not the king yet, so he does not have the final say over this matter. Be good, no? Oh no. Even if everybody's leaving us, are you leaving us as well? Stay with us.
Lolo, that is where you get it wrong. Where these elders you see here, where they stand, that is where I stand.
Don't leave us. Please. Talk to them, Biko. Don't leave us.
Lolo, better talk to him now. Prince cannot cure the madness that existed before him. I'm going.
Good morning, my friends.
Good morning. What are you doing with this quantity of rice?
My friends, I want to prepare it.
You want to prepare it for who?
For the whole palace.
Hey! So if I wasn't walking past and saw you with this, you would have carried this huge quantity of rice, pour it into a pot and boil it for everybody to eat. So you can have 2 plates each, right?
No, my prince.
Don't get me angry this morning. Queen Amia, are you amongst the maids that are supposed to leave the palace?
Yes, my prince.
No wonder. You want to have your own fair share of the rice before you leave, is that it?
No.
Will you give me that? Go and get the cup of tea you measure it, so I'll give you the quantity.
My prince, we don't have cup here.
You don't have cup? So with what did you measure this amount of rice you wanted to cook? Oh, you use a huge bowl to scoop it from the bag because you saw bags of rice in that store, right? Will you go and get me anything to cut down this quantity? Get an empty tin tomato or something, anything. Rice now, eh? Come and get out of here. Rice now, you're. If you're halfway, look at how the rice you have been eating, concentrated on your waist. Hey!
Ishekwe, yes. What has come over that boy?
Look, I think his brain has turned upside down. Yes. The Western education has changed him completely.
In fact, I'm surprised.
I mean, does he think he can scrap us?
He can't.
Eh?
Never.
How does he think his father or even himself can rule without a cabinet? Eh?
It's impossible. I say it's impossible. He saw that it can't work. Then he decides to cut down our monthly allowance.
Let him try it. Let him try, because I won't take it. I won't take it. If he dares it, I will summon my village people. No one represents us. You understand? They are budging people will not have any representation. Yes. Then let's see how they will rule without us.
I will do the same to my own people of Ngene.
Wow.
Let's see. Does that boy know what we suffer? Did he know how we help his father to get back his land? If not us, the government will have taken that land just like that. After all, John, his father, was there in Cameroon, wandering about when he was young. Did that boy know any of his late father's land? But we have him build mansion. Is he okay? He must pay us that money, whether he likes it or not. He must pay us that money.
See, let me tell you one thing. I am happy because Onowo's money is equally affected. You know
that's good.
That man, Ono would have supported them all.
Exactly.
He's very trickish. You understand? Thank God he's affected also.
I also am very happy.
Anyway, let's hear what the Igwe will say.
Exactly.
Eh? Let's go. Stupid boy.
Ego, this is a hotel, and I'm not happy about it.
Manager, I don't understand though. So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that you have to check out. Our customer felt very bad. This is a classic hotel, and I don't want this to get to my boss. I will lose my job.
Okay, manager, I don't understand you. I honestly don't understand you. I mean, is this how you people behave here in Lagos? Is this? I already explained everything to you. What else do you want me to do?
I know. That's why I cut down on your room fee.
So what exactly are you saying? Make your point. Let me understand.
You did not do well.
What do you mean I did not do well? Someone left with my money and I went after him to collect my money. What have I done wrong? Eh?
If you have any issue with your client, go inside the room and sort it out. Not coming outside to disgrace us.
It was not intentional and I made everything clear to you. So what exactly are you saying now? What is your point?
You have to check out. I don't want to lose my job. Please, and try this evening. Please.
Manager. Look at this manager. I don't understand. So I should not collect my money because I'm lodged in your hotel. Something is definitely wrong with your head. What nonsense. I can't start going to you. It's late already. I don't know if you go another hotel. I go begin to pay fresh money. What is wrong with this manager? What is wrong with him? I think I know what he wants. Just try and make him happy so he would let me be. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, man.
Son.
Yes, Father.
I did not ask that you change the laws of this land. Not while I'm still alive and king. I merely asked you to take charge of some aspects, not to change everything. I am still king.
Father, I'm not changing the laws of the land, neither am I depriving anybody of anything. What I am doing is in the interest of everybody.
3,000. 3 miserly 1,000 naira. What do you think it will solve for these elders? I mean, you don't know how much these elders contribute to the running of this kingdom.
I wonder. Please, Biko, cut down. Biko,
I don't get why both of you are telling me this. What do these elders even do for you, the king? What is their job? What is their job specification? What do they do for the community other than come here and sit for meetings and drink your palm wine and eat your bushmeat and go back to their homes? They should be given allowances and not placed on salary.
These elders mean a lot in this kingdom, yes. These elders deserve every wage, every kobo they are paid. They are the elders of this kingdom.
Okay then, fine, Daddy. I won't argue with you. If you insist, you give them wages, fine. We'll just place it at 5,000 naira each. Do not say I didn't warn you when we eventually run into financial crisis. I hope, Father, you are able to sustain this.
Your Majesty,
Please remind him of the importance of elders in this land.
Don't you have work? Is being an elder a job? In other climes, elderly people go to work. They work and earn. But here, no, you won't.
Feza, leave him alone.
No, mother, don't tell me that. This is encouraging laxity and laziness. In other climes outside of this country, elderly people work and they earn allowances. Here, the wear skirt and gown and come and sit in the palace and demand allowances. And tell me, it's all right. Please. Let me get some water, please. Father.
How could the prince behave like that? Yesterday, he denied you people food and drinks. Today again.
That boy is mad. And if he did provoke the gods of the land, they will deal with him. I don't know what he calls himself. I don't know.
But Papa, can't the queen talk to him? Or is the Igwe no longer breathing?
That is the business. See that money? He will not cut it down. Not come we remove from our money. In fact, how we want Sam that you should no longer go to the palace.
Better. Nice point.
I repair not the car again full of charge. Equal that of the princess.
That was what we were telling him yesterday. And he said he loved the princess.
Love, Bapoko. Love. How does I will warn him when he comes back? I will warn him. Yeah, he just have to stop going to the palace. You just have to.
Papa, the prince should know that all of you represent each village in this community. Why is he acting like this?
That was what we made him to know. But instead, he started talking about motor allowance.
Can you imagine?
Yes. Somebody should warn that boy, you. He doesn't know me. Somebody should warn him.
Even Samangwe that is falling for the princess.
Somebody should warn him. Can you imagine? It's not yet the king. I behave in this way. He becomes the king. All of us will die for him.
Me, I will not die.
Hey, no, just pray. That man.
Why will your brother be like that? Everybody is expecting him to be like your father.
I don't know. I really do not understand my brother. Now he wants to sell my car. That will never happen. It will never happen.
He wants to sell your car? What are you going to be using?
When you see him, you ask him. Ask him this same question. My brother says, why should a princess own a car? A princess! Do you know my brother has refused to put on the royal attires? He says it's expensive. I can bet my life he's trying to sell my clothes and that of my mother's.
Not try you. Hey, hey, you know, he's the heir apparent to the throne. And tradition has made him the head of affairs until he finally becomes the king.
Is that why he wants all of us to become like him? Well, my brother has been like this all his life, but he's become worse now. For someone who's lived in London for so many years, I thought he must have changed.
It's okay. So see what we are going to do. When he talks about selling this car, call me. I will bring somebody. I will plant somebody that will come and buy it. Someone that will come and price the car. By the time he basically price the car down, he will change his mind and he will tell you that he's not going to sell it again.
Samangwe! This is a very good plan.
I see they don't know.
You see why I like you?
Like me.
You see why I like you?
Like me.
It's a very good plan. And
listen, see what we are going to do. If you have like 150,000, 200,000, just give it to me. When your brother wants to sell it, I will buy it. And when I buy the car, I will give it to you. Dash you the car. Then I will, if he asks, I will think that I'll dash you the car.
It's a very good plan, but
Go.
what if he sees me driving the car again?
He will not do anything again now. I will tell him how Samangwe Ogwago will personally tell him, Prince, I gave this car to your sister as a token of my love because I want to marry her.
This is what I'm saying. He will not do anything. Just do it.
That is a very good plan, Sama.
Go.
You know what? Not to worry. I'm going to tell him that my boyfriend bought the car for me. You know I'm in love with someone else. But you're a genius.
Let me touch your tie.
Okay.
You are in love?
Yes, I'm in love with my boyfriend. Like, I'm going to tell him that my boyfriend bought the car. And then... Oh, so great!
How could he stop the injection? And you didn't tell me.
Your Highness, I am sorry. I don't really understand our son anymore. But I have talked to the doctor. I want you to talk to our son yourself.
You want me to talk to him? You want me to die before you could do anything?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Dad, I went to get you some drugs. These drugs are cheaper and more effective than the ones the doctor prescribed. I made some inquiries and realized that we can save more by getting these. And if you take it like they said, in no time the pain around your neck will disappear.
Sam, why did you stop my injection?
Oh, that I had to stop it, Father, because I realized that doctor was a crook. He was bent on extorting from this palace, and I wouldn't have him run us down. Those injections are not expensive elsewhere, but he was just administering those injections to you so he could get some more money from us, and I would not have him do that. There are cheaper, in fact, this drug is even cheaper than what he's administering to you. I realized he's a crook. All he wanted to do was to milk us dry, and I stopped it. I am suggesting that we tell the villagers to embark on a 3-day fasting and prayers for the king. I mean, that's why you are their king and they're your subjects. And I bet you after that exercise, you will see him get up from this first hill like that. Dad.
Son.
Father.
Don't let me die.
Nothing will happen to you, Father. I assure you of that. Jehovah lives. And meanwhile, I came to ask when it would be convenient for you to bring those checkbooks so you can sign them.
What for?
What do you mean, what for, Mother? Why did you ask me to come back if not to oversee the affairs of the palace and know how to handle the finances? I came here because I want to put an eye on every single step they take as regards disbursing money here. That is why you asked me to come. So those checks, I'm going to supervise them and see how it goes. That is why I want to handle everything finance myself. If you don't want me to do that, I'll gladly let it go and go back to the UK.
No, please. My son, don't go.
Son.
Dad.
Take it easy. I will sign the checks.
Good. Good. Oh, have I done anything wrong? Did I go wrong in any way? All I am doing is in the interest of this family. So let us be cautious and know that when push comes to shove, when we lose everything we have, these people will be nowhere to be found. They will vacate us and they will leave us. Let us learn how to be prudent, to be frugal, to save, because we have a whole lot ahead of us. I'll still get married. I'll still raise children. I'll see them through school. You'll be taken care of in your old age. So why are we spending unnecessarily? Why?
How do you mean the prince asked you to cook this little quantity of food?
Your Highness, I tried to explain to the prince, but he wouldn't listen to me.
What is this? So who will eat this? This small thing. Who will eat and who will not eat?
My queen, I brought out what good quantity of rice to prepare, but he asked me to go and drop it and said I should prepare this little quantity of rice to cook.
What is this? I can walk on the face about Nuna or Guinea. Eh?
Mother. Again, Prince Peter wants to sell my car.
What?
Yes, he asked me for my car key now. I will not let it happen.
What is this? Why is Peter doing this? Huh?
I am going in there to tell Daddy about this. This is safe. Peter should not start with me in this household. I'm ready for him. What is it?
Don't tell your father. Let me sort it out. Let me sort it out.
How dare you?
Urena, I have seen people that are conservative, but Fezer's own is way out. In fact, his own is pure stinginess.
Mother, Feza and I will fight if he dares it. Let him go ahead and sell my car. Hey! Oh. Okay. Anyway, I have a plan.
What are you planning to do? Your father is sick. People should pray and believe God that he will get well soon. And not to begin to fight yourselves.
Your Highness.
What is keeping the food? I am hungry. The Igwe is hungry. He can't even take his medication because he has not eaten.
My queen, it's the prince. He said he's going to share the rice by himself.
Hey!
What did you say? He said he will share the food by himself.
Feza will share the food by himself.
Yes, my queen.
When I'm still here. Let's go. Let me stand there and watch you serve the food. If the food does not get to him, let him go and sleep like that. Let him go and sleep hungry.
My own is I should not even touch my cow. Hey! 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 My own is that you should not sell my cow.
My people, listen, oh! The prince has brought a notice that there will be a fasting and prayer program for the Igwe to recover quick. The 3-day fasting and praying program will last for 3 days, from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. On no account should anybody eat in this village, else you will be punished. Please pass the message across. On no account should anybody eat in this village, else you will be punished. Please pass the message across.
Did you hear that?
I heard though.
Or is it from my ears?
It's not from my ears. How? Does it mean the prince is a born again?
Born again. I heard he's very stingy. That ever since he came back, there's been a very big problem at the palace.
Hey, but why will he be the problem? He has been in London schooling.
I don't know.
Why will he be the problem?
You heard what he said. Don't eat, oh. You go.
I can commit that I'll be going to the farm. When I get back, I'll eat, oh. I can cook in a story. No, I get million
I knew that
Out here somewhere, I must find somebody squandering palace resources. Who gave you this quantity of food you are devouring? Am I not talking to you?
My friends, they just shared food and they called us to come and take our own.
Who shared?
It's not my place. That's my place.
Did I not tell her I would be the one to share food myself in this palace? And why did she give you this mountain of food? That is why you don't want to leave this palace, eh? Is that it? How many meat are there in that?
It's 1 meat.
1 meat, are you sure?
Yes, sir.
What about this tiny thing?
No, it's not meat. It's not meat.
That one is crayfish.
Crayfish?
That's my place.
How can crayfish be this big?
I don't know. I don't know where they brought this one from.
Anyway, eat as much as you can today and lock up your stomach. Because tomorrow there is fasting in this palace. We have to intercede and seek the face of God against people who think evil of us. Okay? I had a premonition that someone is thinking bad about this palace. So everybody, in fact, don't worry. I'll lock the kitchen myself. Get out.
Teresa?
Mom?
You have to use this car since you have put up the orders for sale. This is the only one left, so you...
Mom, I am not so keen about driving myself there. I mean, fueling this car all the way to Benin, then to Port Harcourt, I think will be more expensive than taking a public transport. I don't know why you people like wasting money around here.
Teresa, this is not a waste of money. This is for your safety and comfort. Oh, in fact, all I will say is go where?
Never.
Leave me alone. What is it? I don't know why later me you came back as a prince. You should have come as a pauper. Stingy the other way, stingy here now. Mr. Stingy.
Give me the keys.